In this video, we'll be talking about hair. Mostly we'll be talking about the hair of the head, but here's a brief intro of how hair is described and expressed in Hmong. So the classifier for a hair is zao. Zao. We would say yi zao Plaubhau. Now that refers to a hair like a strand you would see on your head here. The word Plau can also refer, when you say Plaubhau, it refers specifically to the hair of the head. But the word Plau can also refer to hair of the body. So we wouldn't say Plaubhau for hair of the body because that second part, hao, refers to the head. So Plaubhau is just hair of the head, whereas Plau could be hair of the body anywhere else. It could be hair of an animal, or Plau is also used for feathers. So if we're referring to a feather, you would use a different classifier, which is TUS. And as a whole sentence, we would say itu plau, itu plau. For example, itu plau kai, or itu plau no. For the feather of a chicken or the feather of a bird, respectively. But like I said, we'll be talking about the hair of the head, and there's a number of phrases used to refer to the hair of the head, which we'll go over in this video. So first, let's talk about different types of hair. We have Plaubhau Day, Plaubhau Day, that's long hair in both green and white Hmong. We have Plaubhau Lo, Plaubhau Lo in white Hmong, or in green Hmong, Plaubhau Bai, Plaubhau Bai, that's short hair. For straight hair in white Hmong, we would say Plaubhau Ya, Plaubhau Ya. And for green Hmong, we would say Plaubhau Yang, Plaubhau Yang. For curly hair, we would say Plaubhau Jiao, Plaubhau Jiao. Jiao means to fold in or to curl up, so it's appropriate for curly hair. For a bald person, for baldness, we would say da hao in white Hmong, and then in green Hmong we would say gla hao, and that is bald. The word for beard and the word for mustache are the same word. They use the same word. So in white Hmong, that word is pronounced hu zi, and in green Hmong, fu zi. So we could use that word to refer to a beard or a mustache. There's a word specifically for something maybe in Western culture we don't see a lot, but maybe you've seen in Chinese movies or maybe you've seen it in a number of places. It's illustrated in the picture here, the Manchu braid. That specific style of hair they call a ma tua. Same in green and white Hmong. Now let's talk about different hairstyles or quality of hair. So for hair that's perfectly combed and order, think of very, very straight, orderly, smooth falling, straight hair. They refer to that as Plaubhau Nceng Yang. Plaubhau Nceng Yang. Whereas hair that becomes a big tangled mess, they have a word just for that. Plaubhau Ua Lao Vao. Plaubhau Ua Lao Vao. Or if you want to talk about messy hair that's like a weedy garden, for example, you could say Plaubhau Ncao, Plaubhau Ncao in white Hmong, and then in green Hmong, Plaubhau Ncu, Plaubhau Ncu. To comb your hair, you could say Nji Plaubhau, Nji Plaubhau. And for the comb that you would use, you would say Lu Zhua, Lu Zhua, Lu Zhua. To dye your hair, we say Ja Plaubhau, Ja Plaubhau in white Hmong, and in green Hmong we say Zhang Plaubhau, Zhang Plaubhau. Sometimes other words like loan words are used from Thai, Laotian, or English, but the Hmong, we would use Ja Plaubhau. To braid the hair into a braid, so the first word here is the act of braiding, the action of braiding, and the final word is a braid. We would say Nzia Plaubhau Ua Kai. Nzia Plaubhau Ua Kai. Or in Green Hmong, Nza Plaubhau Ua Kai. Nza Plaubhau Ua Kai. To cut the hair, we would say Zia Plaubhau, Zia Plaubhau. Or in Green Hmong, Za Plaubhau, Za Plaubhau. To shave the hair, we say Chai. So you could say Chai Plaubhau is to shave the hair of the head, or you could say Chai Hutsu, Chai Hutsu, to shave the beard or the mustache. The word for a cowlick or a tuft of hair that sticks up is lo yi in White Hmong, and lo yi in Green Hmong. That word is also used in other contexts. For example, a whirlpool. So if you get the picture there, it's like a spiral. Hmong have a word for when we're talking about hair, there's a word that refers to big bushy sideburns. This word has more of an extended meaning to any kind of protrusion from the side of the face. But again, when we're talking about hair, they say bai zi. If someone has really bushy hairs, you can on the side of their face, or big mutton chops, big sideburns, you can reduplicate the word bai. So you could say, oh, tunda bai zi. So you say bai twice to mean even more so, right? For a bun, when you curl your hair up into a bun, that bun is called lu yi tu. Lu yi tu. Lu yi tu. In both White and Green Hmong. To pull or pluck a hair, you could say to blau, or tu blau. If your hair is falling out, hopefully it's not, but that's the inevitability for some of us, we would say Plaubhau hle. And finally, to trim the hair as opposed to cutting it, so just trimming off a bit, we say yi Plaubhau. There's some fun vocabulary having to do with hair. Hopefully it helps. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.